Welcome to another episode of the Liz and Marty Show.
Yay! Happy Monday, everyone.
Happy Monday, everybody. We are back with a boatload of news over the weekend. My TikTok has been flooded with the Chinese rocket heading back into Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Chinese rocket that took off that didn't disconnect from the spaceship and went into orbit and nobody knew where it was
so
going to
weird.
land. I know, it's so crazy. It was weird.
If you're listening to this
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, I saw a TikTok that these persons on the plane and they could see it coming back into Earth, and I was like, dude, that's so dangerous. Can you imagine that hits a plane? Like, what the hell?
That's crazy. That's a once in a lifetime thing for sure.
I wonder if China gets penalized for that, like, or something, you know?
I mean, you would think. That sounds very dangerous. So if you're listening to this podcast, congratulations, you're still alive. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because
who
knows where he has over the weekend.
That's true.
Isn't there a set date of when they expect for it to land?
Well, it's not gonna land. It's crashing into Earth. Like, it's just gonna smack somebody. I think it was supposedly like 5 to 10 days, and I think it's already been that.
Oh.
And
It's already been those 10 days?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my TikTok has been flooded with people like spotting it, like falling into Earth and crap.
Yeah, and it's supposed to like burst into more than one piece. It's not going to land.
It's gonna explode and shit.
That's what I saw on my Twitter. So
that's crazy.
Look out, everyone! Be safe out there in your
walk around with your helmets on.
Let us know if you see something. If you see something, say something. Our lines are open.
Make a TikTok. You'll go viral.
Yeah, for sure. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. Ours is super busy. Today is also Dia de las Madres in Mexico. If you guys celebrate Mother's Day on May 10th, like my mom does, we will be celebrating her today. Like we do every day, but today a little bit more.
That's funny.
Happy Mother's Day to your mom. And for all mamas, yesterday too. So,
and if you're a mom,
awesome.
Happy Mother's Day.
And if you're a mom,
Happy Mother's Day.
We have a live audience in the studio this afternoon.
Who do we have in the house?
We have Milon and Simba just chilling right behind me. They're always my ride or dies, always just making sure I don't get us canceled,
Yeah, they'll
start scratching the floor. Mm-hmm.
I like how one of them came in and then the other one started scratching your door,
Yeah, I'm like, it's so, as soon as I need to close my door, it's like like it's an open door policy over here because they need to be able to walk in and out whenever they please, and I'm like, come on.
They say, wait a minute, you're gonna record
Dogs
a podcast
are so
without
funny
us?
Yeah, without the live audience, without our criticism, I
That's
think not.
Hilarious.
So, yeah,
nice. Did you hear this weekend whenever they had the press conference, the Jake Paul press conference with not the Jake Paul, sorry. See, I'm not even saying it correctly because Jake Paul took over the whole press conference with his little attack on Floyd. But it was the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather press conference that they were going to have for the fight that's in June 7th. I don't know. Does that interest you? Like, to watch that or not?
Are you kidding me? Yeah. This is all I'm ever thinking about. Actually, yesterday, Logan Paul released a video of kind of the behind the scenes.
Oh, really?
Of what
happened.
I know you were too busy, but I watched it and it's so good. You have to watch it.
What are the key takeaways?
Basically, it's just, you get to see how messed up Jake Paul got.
For real?
Okay, so for our listeners, a recap of what happened. The press conference for the Mayweather-Logan Paul fight was this weekend in Miami. And after what is it called? The face-to-face? What is it
after
called?
the face-to-face, the face-off.
The face-off. There was some interviews going on, and then Jake Paul, which is Logan Paul's younger brother, he confronted Mayweather because Mayweather at some point in the press conference said, I can take both of you on the same night. I can take both YouTubers on the same night. And, Jake Paul didn't like that. His ego didn't like it. And
of course.
What'd he do?
He took Mayweather's cap off and tried to run away with it.
He tried. The fact that like it's like, dude, if you guys have seen those videos just roaming, just all over the internet, why would you try something like that when you know he has like 15 bodyguards?
I know all around him. They're big dudes, like super big dudes.
Yes. Like, I got kind of scared watching that. I was like, oh, well, something's about to go down. And something did go down. And he definitely got one of his eye
Well, yeah, I feel like he has a
punched.
black eye because
So,
he hasn't taken off the sunglasses and on every
yeah.
episode.
You get to see, if you watch Logan Paul's new video, it's kind of like a vlog leading up to the press conference. You'll see a little bit of like how messed up
Oh, for
he
real?
got.
Dang, I need to check
I'm
it
like,
out.
ooh, dude, it's not cute. But yeah, apparently he's making merch off of it. He's monetizing from the gotcha hat. So, I don't know. I feel like he's always looking for a way to make it about him
Yeah, for sure.
because his
Yeah.
his brand is problem child, and
Mm,
you can tell in the video Logan was not.
with
He
it.
didn't know that was. Well, he wasn't okay with it. Yeah.
Mm.
So
Do you think, by any stretch of the imagination, that all of this could have been like kind of like a
it's
setup?
planned.
Yeah, because I mean, they say,
Um,
like, I heard a lot of rumors
I
on the
think
internet.
so.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, I would not.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that, like, there was some rumors on the internet supposedly that Mayweather was the biggest, like, what do you call it? The biggest promoter in boxing, and then you have the two YouTubers who do have the biggest following, and they are both, like, master promoters. So they're saying, like, you think that might be like a setup where
Probably,
they
yeah,
just
to
know how
sell
to
more
sell
tickets.
fights, yeah, to sell tickets and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, we can both watch it. I think we're gonna see each other that weekend, so I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Nice. What
It
are your
made it all
predictions?
that.
Who do you think wins?
Yeah, I think we talked about it. I don't know. I think Mayweather still wins, but I will be very, very happy, very excited if Logan Paul does win. So
Yo, the face-off was kind of like ridiculous, huh? Mayweather is super short and Logan's like huge.
I told you. That's why I'm very like this is gonna be interesting.
Like,
And
yeah. I mean, it's gonna be a tough time to try to get in there, like, because Logan is so, like, his reach is so much longer than Floyd's. His
yeah.
muscles are like kind of like a leg from Floyd's Mayweather, like his arm, like,
Yeah,
it's
that guy's
huge.
short for sure. Well, short in comparison to
Hmm.
Logan, but man, like that whole interaction of like Jake Paul and Mayweather, it was like, dude, like
Too much.
it's too much. It's too much
Uh,
for me, but I get it. I mean, that's if that's what needs to happen, like okay, like go off.
And then this.
It is going to be I'm very interested to see who will take the biggest bag home. Was it Jake Paul with the Ben Askren fight, or will it be Mayweather versus Logan? Like which one of the Pauls will get
I
a bigger
feel
fight?
I feel like I feel like Floyd Mayweather and Logan will take the biggest bag because they're being at. I think this is on HBO. Like a more.
is it on HBO?
Yeah, I think so. It's a more like legitimate fight, and also, I mean, you have Floyd Mayweather, which, like, he has a way much bigger
Is Showtime
following.
part of HBO?
Oh, it's on
Showtime is
Showtime.
part
Oh,
of
my bad.
HBO?
It's on Showtime. Yeah,
I thought you said it was on Showtime last episode. That's why I
it's
wasn't
on.
sure.
It's on something.
It's on something. So I'm like, don't tell the
Yeah.
Just like I told the listeners last week that the Elon Musk SNL episode was out last week. What was I thinking? I think I just ran with it. I was like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna
I feel
brush
like
over it.
I heard like, well, you know how you said that it was last week. It was actually recorded last week, but then it
It
gets,
was because I had seen pictures, and I think that's why I thought it was already out. But I think I was just watching it right before recording this podcast. It looked pretty good. I can't wait to finish it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And back to the point of who might, like, rack up the most money. I feel like Floyd and Logan will, like, since Floyd has like a much bigger following than Ben Askren did, and then Logan also
Mhm.
has more followers and everything than Jake Paul did. So if you go just by numbers, I think that's what it should be.
Yeah.
But who knows,
Did you
you
see
know?
that? Did you see that Jake is now like even caught Usman's attention on Twitter? It's just been like a lot of back and forth.
Yo, that's
like,
crazy too. Like, I don't know.
Yikes.
And you know what? He's talking all that mess because he knows Dana White won't let his fighters fight him, like his actual real fighters.
Right.
Because Ben Askren
Real.
was a UFC for like a little bit, not and then he retired. But
Yeah.
he's just talking all that mess because he knows Dana White will never allow any fighter from the UFC to go over there and box him.
Right. No, for sure. And I mean, I feel like talking all that mess online is really what gets people going,
Mm-hmm.
people riled up, people asking for a fight, demanding for it. So like if there's demand, of course, someone's eventually going to budge and say, "Okay, let's get this contract going."
Mm-hmm.
Cuz
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not even about like, "Oh, I'm not going to have my UFC fighters fight a YouTuber." It's like, I'm sure they'll make it work.
Oh,
Whether
you
it's in a
think so?
UFC fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe it's not going to be a UFC fight. Maybe they'll like come out with something else.
Oh, for sure.
But
Yeah, it would have to be boxing for sure. I don't think you can put a
so yeah,
Usman versus Jake on a UFC like MMA fight.
yeah.
And then also
We'll see.
this past weekend, Saturday, Canelo fought against Billy
Crazy. You
Joe
watched that fight.
Sanders. Mm-hmm. I watched it on the Zone. Did you watch it? Have you
So
watched
who
any
is
highlights?
that guy? I watched the highlights this morning. Who is that guy?
Billy Joe
That
Sanders.
Canelo fought.
Yeah, he's a dude. He had an amazing record. I think his record was like 53-0 with like 30 knockouts, and also he
Really?
had what do you want to call it like yeah, he hadn't lost a fight. He was undefeated. He was from England, and he had the other like the other belt, and Canelo was fighting him to unify the belts so he can be the
Mm.
ultimate middleweight champion of the world or whatever. And but a lot of people were hyped for this fight because that guy Billy Joe Sanders, he was talking like a lot of mess. He was talking like a lot. Like
Mm-hmm.
he was talking that shit, and
Mm-hmm. And he got his shit rocked, and
he
he
got
got his jaw broken.
he got his
Was it his
no eye
something
socket.
broke? His eye socket?
That's what I heard.
What?
Eye socket / maybe cheekbone. Something broke supposedly,
I
but
think
who
it was
knows?
like, yeah. He didn't look like it. When I was watching the highlights, I didn't see anything broken, but I think I might have skipped over it because I was like, okay.
Well, it doesn't even have
That's
to
the
be.
thing.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't be able to tell if your cheek is broken. I mean, they probably got like some fractures on his skull or something.
True.
Because supposedly like I saw some of the replays and he hits him with that right like with an uppercut right in the cheekbone, and like yeah he stumbles around and stuff and or whatever. But then whenever the bell rings, Canelo starts
Mm-hmm.
like raising his hands and saying like acting like he won already, and then like 5 seconds later the corner calls the fight. They're like yeah he's not
Mm-hmm.
coming out anymore. And then that's why, because Canelo later in the post-fight press conference, he said that he knew like once he hit him with that shot, and he started like telling everybody in the audience to like keep cheering or whatever. They knew because he knew it was over. Like there was no coming back from that devastating shot that he hit him with.
Yeah, it's crazy how many people came out to support him too. It was in Arlington, Texas. Um, it was like a full just
It was at the stadium.
arena.
Yeah, it was at Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Right.
Sold that out. I think it was like 77,000 people. No mask, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Party
Yep.
rocking.
No. Well, it's Texas, so it's like it's either in Miami or Texas. I mean, you don't really see any other state having big events like that. UFC is not in. Oh, UFC, aren't they? UFC is going to Houston
Yeah,
this
they're going to
weekend.
the Toyota Center.
Nate Diaz is fighting.
And tickets
Um,
are ridiculous.
Yeah, I tried getting tickets. I was like, look, might be. I would love to go to a UFC fight one day.
I've never been to a fight or a basketball game.
I've been to a basketball game.
I've been to soccer, football, and baseball, but never to a
Yeah,
basketball
for
or
sure.
fight. But yeah,
I've also been
mhm.
looking forward to, like, since it's baseball season, kind of, going to, it's the perfect time to get you some affordable baseball tickets, and the Royals are playing, so
Just for an
I definitely
evening.
want to go see them. Yeah, why not? I love live events. Like, I'm not a big, like, I don't watch sports as much, but like live events are
Mhm.
like my thing. It's so exciting.
Dude, it's been hilarious. Well, not hilarious, but kind of. Well, I mean, I guess it's servantly or not, but like I'm watching like Astros away games, like on TikTok they come up and then they're like I mean the Astros are there and then people are like, "Fuck Altuve, Fuck all
Oh,
two.
for real?
Yeah, they'll be like, because like they're saying that because you know how the Astros cheated. They're like, oh no, they'll be like, Altuve is a cheater. Altuve is a cheater, and then they'll be like making trash can
Yikes.
noises, and they'll be like, they're just like cheating, what you call it, um, cheating chants, I guess. It's
Yeah, for sure.
That's
I
embarrassing.
mean, can you blame them? Y'all cheated your way through World Series. What was it?
It wasn't cheating.
Right, right. I mean, I'm sure this is a
It was
thing.
called
It's like
false advertisement.
I'm sure everybody cheats, babe. Like allegedly. I'm not saying,
Wait a minute, do you know
specifically who,
something we
but it's
don't know?
like but like I just feel like it's just sucks that they got caught. That's the thing. It's like a lot of people probably don't get caught. A lot of teams don't get caught, eavesdropping on whatever plays the other, the opponent is playing, but it's like you would I mean, I feel like it's kind of
A
obvious.
given, like everybody cheats.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. In that sport.
That's true. But well, yeah. I don't
What
know.
do I know?
What do I know too? Shit, I don't know nothing about cheating or any of that stuff. I mean, I would have never guessed you could cheat with a trash can. That was crazy.
What? Is that what he did?
That's what the Astros did. Supposedly that
Oh, tell us
when
the tea, because I really don't
you never
know
heard,
all of it. I just know y'all cheated.
well, it was supposedly that
I keep saying y'all like it's you, babe.
yeah, I cheated. I was in there.
You're
too.
in the
I wish.
Astros.
I don't give a fuck if I would cheat if I was in there. If I just got paid, let's go.
Right.
But no.
So what happened?
Supposedly, there was somebody on the sidelines that would see if the next pitch was supposed to be a fastball or a curveball or just like a ball or whatever, and they would bang the trash can once if it was a fastball.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they were using the trash can as a warning signal.
To signal.
I don't freaking know. Yeah.
Well, sucks to suck, sucks to cheat.
That was a whole deal. So I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't.
Speaking of
cheating.
Texas,
Yeah.
the new Selena series, I think it's like part 2, came out recently.
Oh really?
I have not watched the series because I've
Okay.
heard mixed reviews, but everyone keeps saying the second part is so much better than the first one.
They got a bigger budget behind them.
All to say that I will be watching, and I'm really excited. A lot of people have told me it's really good. A lot of people cried on the second part. Of course, it's Selena. Anytime, I don't know if you remember much about Selena or if you like Selena.
I saw the movie. That's all I kind of remember of her. Like I don't really do much investigation.
You don't know anything about her really though outside of that.
Outside of the movie.
You listen
No.
to her music though.
Yeah, I've heard her music before. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. She's very oh my gosh. There's this entire podcast my friend recommended I
Okay.
listened to. It's called Anything for Selena.
Jesus, is there a whole podcast just for Selena?
Yes,
Oh,
but
wow.
this is not like your average podcast, conversational you and I. This is I almost call it like a podcast / documentary.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
It's really cool. It's by this Latinx journalist
Okay.
who basically tells her story from different points of views, from the Tejano scene to the Spanglish scene to what Selena did for the Mexican American community.
Mm-hmm.
Not actually did for them, but what it represents to the people during the 80s, 90s. And she also gets an interview with Selena's dad and Chris Perez, which is her husband at the time.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Right, ex-husband, yeah. So it was really interesting. If you guys want, check it out. I'm a big Selena fan. When she died in 95, I was born a few months later, and so my parents were living in Texas at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love, I always ask my mom, how was it? Tell me about it. I don't know why. I'm always so interested about, Selena's life. And it brings me so much sadness. And it's so crazy because I know I'm not the only one. If you're a Selena fan, it's so sad to know how she left this world. But
The
anyway.
manager killed her or something like that, right?
Yeah.
How old was she? Do you remember?
How old was Selena?
Yeah.
She was 24.
Oh my gosh, she was so young, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
And let me fact
crap.
check that before people come for me. But she was super young.
Damn,
Like
that's
she had
crazy.
just gotten married. Like
She had a whole life ahead of
she
her.
and she. Let me see. I
Mm,
can't do math right now.
Google it up. Do you think Selena would have
Yep,
been
24.
24? Oh my god.
Yep.
Do you think Selena would have still been innovating music till this day? Cause shit, that wouldn't have been too long. She would have been in her 30s.
Yeah, I think she would be like dabbing into a little bit of everything, like even hip hop. Can you imagine her doing a collab with Travis Scott? I mean, I can see it. I can see it. I really can.
Travis
I
Scott
don't know what
X
it'd be about.
Selena.
Yes, because like they're both from Texas. Like I think that collaboration would definitely be bound to happen. She was like into Tejano music. She was into pop. She was into like rancheras, also R
Hmm.
and B. So
Dang,
like
who would have known,
it wouldn't
right?
surprise me. I know, and like to think like her and my mom were like practically the same age. Like I just look at my mom and I'm like, damn, like Selena could be my mom's age, like right now. If she was still alive, she'd probably have kids, like
Wait, what year did she die? Like, did she die like in the 2000s or in the 90s? Sorry, I'm tripping.
95.
95. Oh, okay. Sorry, for some reason I thought she died in 2000 something.
No, but very close.
That's how much I don't know
So
about this.
my age is a constant reminder of how long she's been
Dead.
gone for.
Oh, okay. So you're 20.
I was born on
August
95
9.
and y'all can do stop. Oh my god.
I'm over here
I
exposing
just
myself.
I'm gonna
Punch
kill
somebody.
you. Just kidding. I have to say just kidding. But yeah. So just want to talk about Selena really quick, an honorable mention because she is the queen.
Oh
Forever
man, I
and
was gonna
ever.
ask something else about Selena. Wow, it left my head. Great, we love that. But then also, what are you gonna do today for Mother's Day with your mama? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, we're gonna go to dinner. So me and my little sister, are going to decorate her house. You know, kind of like I love to like do some crafty things, and just we're gonna get her a cake. We always like to have some dessert always ready. My mom loves cake. My mom loves tres leches cakes like
She does.
nobody's business, and I absolutely don't. Like I'll eat it, but it's like not my favorite type of cake. It's
Yeah,
not.
same.
But we got her one, and it's just so like it's gonna be so pretty. The way I like, it's gonna be like full of flowers and
The
stuff. So
only
we're gonna go
yeah,
for out for dinner, and then probably just come back and like she'll open her presents, and yeah,
nice.
that's pretty much it.
The only thing I don't like about the tres leches cake is that it starts leaking. It's a little.
It's so runny.
It's
It's
so
so.
runny.
Here we go. I'm gonna say it.
Here we
It's
go.
moist.
Ah.
Yeah.
I
It's too. Yeah.
I feel like tres
I
leches cake you can't have it good with like un pedacito with cafecito. I feel like it's already too much wetness.
yeah.
Cafecito and tres
Well,
leches.
one time I know some people do like right like eat pastel con like a side of
Coffee.
some milk.
Okay.
No, some milk también. And I just can't because that's too much. It's too much dairy. Ugh, just speaking about it makes my
Stomach hurt. Dude, no
yeah.
lie. I used to mess my stomach up whenever I would go to parties.
Oh God, here we go.
Because I would eat like coca and then I would drink I would eat tres leches cake and I'd be like dabbing to both of them and then just milk
You were
and
double
coke.
fisting it.
Yeah, milk and cocaine is not a
Yikes.
good combo.
Yeah, well, let the listeners know. It's too late. Whoops. Yeah, no, I don't dairy, dude. That's like a one-way ticket too.
The bathroom.
Yeah, dude. Especially for me. I don't know about others. I feel like the older you get, I always hear that the older you get, the more lactose. I mean, maybe there's some people that don't. I'm not gonna say everybody.
For
but I
me,
hear
I've
that
noticed that for
a
me.
lot of
I feel
people
like
have.
yeah, for sure. I feel like every time I eat ice cream, it's like not good for my stomach anymore. Like before, I used to
Yikes.
go ham on those Blizzards, McFlurries, but now it's just like,
Oh
dude,
God, no!
I
It's too
can't
sweet.
anymore. Really?
To me, it's just so
Mm.
sweet. Yeah.
You're a mother of a raspado kind of person?
Heck yeah, dude. Ooh, I love a good raspado. And don't don't mistake it for a snow cone because that's not the same thing. Let it be
Mm-mm.
known a snow cone is not the same as a raspa. I love a good raspa. I just love
Damn.
anything like my Mexican people have to offer.
I really
They're
do
so
be
good.
preferring ice cream though, but so bad.
You do over
Yeah.
raspas?
Yeah, I never like
Mm.
raspas that much. It's just I don't know. I can't get down with it. It's just ice.
Shout out to my neighbor's car alarm who's it's been going on for the past 30 minutes.
Are you
I
serious?
hope. Yeah. It's been like beep, beep, beep. It's like, can somebody just come and check this really quick?
Can't relate.
No, and you can't hear it. I can hear in the back, but
So have you heard about
what
the
else you
new
got?
the new mm, I don't know how to say it. The new crypto millionaires coming up in the world. Have you heard about them?
No, I haven't. Who is it?
Well, people have been investing and keeping a good eye on Dogecoin. It's supposed to hit like $1 or something like that. Everybody's been going off about it. If you invested early on, like when it was at like 20 cents, 40 cents, even like people who invested like at 50 cents are making a profit because the Dogecoin father, Elon Musk, is supposed to go to, well, he was on last weekend at SNL, and a lot of people thought like with him being there that Dogecoin was gonna get to $1 and people were gonna become millionaires, because people were investing a lot of money in it and just like double Xing, triple Xing their money. And yeah, I mean, my brother-in-law invested in some, and he turned $100 into $1,400 right now. So that's pretty cool. But I don't know what time people are gonna sell or what are they gonna do. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's been kind of crazy.
Yeah, I've heard about it. I don't know. I'm not gonna mess with that. That's not something that I'm gonna put my money in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sounds too gimmicky to be honest. Too new. So
The only
I'm
thing I
I'm
don't like about it is that it's on Robinhood. And last time people kind of like made a lot of money on Robinhood was whenever that GameStop and AMC stuff happened, and
I was gonna say
whenever people got a lot of money, Robinhood took away that little sell button, and nobody could get out, and that was really insane and
you would
so
think that
manipulative.
people would know better than to keep using Robinhood after
Mm,
that whole fiasco earlier this year. Like people are still using it. I
I
know of
know.
people still using it. I'm like, ah, dude, like I mean, go off. Because and I listened to this financial podcast and they were talking about how I mean I wouldn't know because I don't have Robinhood, but they were saying how Robinhood sometimes has outages
Yeah,
so randomly. So like you won't even during that time you can't see what's going on and you can't
yeah,
control what you can or can't do with your money basically. And I'm like that's very inconvenient.
yeah, for sure. It's because people also don't see that. People think trading on Robinhood is free, but those fees have to be paid by someone, right? So it's obviously not
Yeah,
gonna.
it's coming out of your
Obviously,
pocket.
yeah, exactly. And people don't know, and it's just that's the only thing I didn't like about it. But I mean, I've seen a double X, triple X, and I mean it's pretty legit. But just I don't know. Whenever everybody wants to get out at $1 or whatever the amount is that people want to get out of, um, I don't think it'll work out how people think it will. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
And then
for sure.
also, I wonder when that mentality is gonna change. The investing in coins to make a profit, because if people think that coins, like not coins, cryptocurrencies are the future, doesn't that mean you're trying to abandon the dollar and not try to make more dollars with your cryptocurrency? Like, how does that work?
I don't know. Wait, what? I didn't follow half of that. That was confusing.
Okay, okay, okay. So, cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin,
Mm-hmm.
people
Mm-hmm.
think this is going to be the currency of the future, right? But right now, people are investing to make more dollars. So, people buy 100 Bitcoin. Sorry, well, yeah, let's say
Mm-hmm.
100 Bitcoin, whatever. 100 Bitcoin, and they hope that right now one Bitcoin is worth 20,000. They're hoping it will go to 40,000 and they'll make $20,000 profit, and then
Mm-hmm.
sell their Bitcoin, and then they'll have that $20,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the whole point of these cryptocurrencies is that that's going to be the future of how we exchange money. So shouldn't we like get out of that mindset of I'm investing in Bitcoin to eventually sell it and make more dollars? Shouldn't it be I'm investing in Bitcoin because that's the coins that I'm gonna use to buy my
They
cars
believe
or
in
buy.
cryptocurrency. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and it's just because I think, not sure. I just think that a lot of people still haven't accepted that cryptocurrency it will be the new currency.
Mm,
And right now, that's not the case. Like I
yeah.
mean, people are just now investing in it. Ethereum is going up, up, up right now. A lot of people stopped investing in Bitcoin and are investing in Ethereum. A lot of people are just going to do whatever's best for them, like at the time. But I think that long term investors know more about like maybe holding or, they've been doing this for years and years ago. And a lot of people are just now getting a glimpse of it, which is why they're kind of just doing it for a quick win, a quick gain.
Yeah, quick gain
They
to get
don't,
dollars, which is
yeah, it's just instant gratification. Like they're not really believing that this is the new, I'm
currency.
sure later down the road, a lot of people are going to be like, damn, I should have left those $100 I invested back in 2021, because
Mm-hmm.
eventually it will be.
It will be
But
the
I
new
mean,
currency.
we're not at that point yet. So,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
crazy. Um, yeah, that's pretty crazy. Another thing that I'm excited for later on this month is that there's a movie coming out that I've been waiting for since the pandemic started because it got
It's such a
announced.
good movie.
It got announced whenever the pandemic was coming out. I mean, sorry, when the pandemic was coming out. When the pandemic was starting, a Quiet Place 2. It's
Mm-hmm.
directed and written by John Krasinski.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the first one, and it was like one of those movies where it was like the whole movie is quiet, nobody talks, right? Because the monsters or aliens or whatever they are come out whenever anybody makes a noise. And I went to that movie with really low expectations. I just went because it was Friday, and I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna go watch a movie. And so I went. It was kind of a ritual for me before the pandemic to go to the movies all the time.
Right. It really was.
And then I went and I was like, okay, this is gonna be a super gimmicky ass movie that it's gonna be nothing but jump scares. So I mean, whatever, let's just go. And I went and oh my god, that movie was so good. Like there
It
wasn't,
was really
it
good.
was really good. There
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even that many jump scares or any of that stuff. It was like a really good story. Like everything made sense. You kind of like got attached to the characters and everything. So I
I
was
had
really,
so much anxiety watching that
I
movie,
know,
especially when
yeah.
Emily Blunt, spoiler alert if you have never watched it, skip over like maybe 20 seconds, whenever she's giving birth in the bathtub.
Oh my god, dude, that was
Dude,
so.
and having to stay quiet.
I
Come
know.
on.
And then the
Like,
baby
sis.
not crying. Oh my god, so
Wait, is
much.
that her name? Emily Blunt?
Emily,
His
yeah,
wife's
Emily
name?
smokes a blunt. Yeah.
Okay.
But it was crazy. Like I had so much anxiety, and I was like, dude, like this is like
I was holding on to that theater
seat.
chair like
Uh,
So yeah, I know this one's gonna be just as good. Are you gonna attempt to watch it at the movie theater once the
whoa, it's
second one
only
comes
coming
out?
out in movie theaters. That's why I was
Oh,
excited. Like
nice.
it's not coming out in any streaming or
It's not like
anything.
on HBO or
Uh
anything.
uh 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 uh.
I'm
Movie
for sure gonna
only.
be watch it.
So I'm definitely, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do some research to see where we can go watch it, or I mean, obviously
Right.
in each of our states, but um,
Oh, what? You're not inviting me to the movie
I mean,
theaters?
you want to FaceTime at the movie theater and then watch it together? I'll put my phone on the
Okay.
seat next to me, and then you'll be with me virtually.
We're gonna see each other next month.
No, no, it comes out on May 26th. Oh, you want me to wait?
Okay.
You want me to wait till you come over?
Okay.
But yeah,
I
man,
really love John Krasinski.
yeah, I was just excited to share that news with you guys. A Quiet Place 2 coming out May 26th and on in theaters only. So I
Yeah, in
am
theaters
excited
only. We'll
about that.
see.
I'm excited to go get my combo number 2,
Yeah,
popcorn
it's
and
gonna
a
be a
large
good
drink.
movie. If you guys haven't watched it already, are you kidding? Like, please watch it. You're gonna
For
love it.
sure.
Tomorrow, I get my second dose.
Oh, dude, that's tomorrow?
My second, my last, or hopefully last vaccine. I'm so nervous. Um,
Supposedly
what
the
am
second shot is a strong one, right? Like whenever you start feeling some stuff.
Yeah, it's when you start experiencing those side effects, and anytime that I anytime that I've had like I've gotten the flu shot in the past, like I end up getting the flu. So I'm very, very
Ooh.
terrified. I'm very terrified, but I also hear that the symptoms or the side effects don't last longer than a day
Okay.
typically. So like tomorrow I'm gonna get it. So I'll like start experiencing it like the day after, and then after that we'll see. So I hope so, because I got a fun weekend planned and I really don't.
You want to ruin it?
Yeah, but everybody pray for me. Hopefully everything goes all right, and I'm very excited to fully be vaccinated after this, so we can go back to normal.
I feel
I'm
that.
so ready to travel this summer. I'm so ready. I'm so ready to take road trips. I'm so ready to travel. Like my traveling spidey senses are
Uh-huh.
going off like crazy.
You want to go everywhere?
All I do is like just yeah.
Think.
I'm always on looking at flights and like
Do you just
I'm
want to
always
get
ready to
out?
book one. I'm ready to get out. Just, explore. I miss those days where I was like always booking flights and
You
having
prefer
to.
flying, right? You prefer flying over road.
I don't have a preference, but there's really nothing around me that I would want to drive to
Mm-hmm.
for longer than 10 hours. To me, that's too long. And also because
did
PTO is a
yeah.
thing.
Did that the those YouTube channels that are really popular, the van life, where people like are on
Yeah.
vans and go all over or whatever. Did that ever interest you? Like something you might want to do, or do you
I think
think
I would
that's too
want to
much?
try it. No, no, no. It looks very interesting. I actually follow a few of those people. The whole showering situation is very
Yeah,
interesting,
exactly. That's what I was
but
talking. Like little intricate stuff. Like I feel like I don't know. Like because knowing you, I mean, I know you're like very you're very not.
I'm very particular about certain things. Like I'm
Yes.
not I don't consider myself a very high maintenance person. I'm not, but I'm very particular about certain things, like bugs.
Yeah, like a bunch of little stuff. That's what I was like. I wonder if like that would interest her, like actually like going on like a super long road trips, or maybe like if you did the van life or whatever. Like, what would bother you, and what do you think would be? Because I feel like for me, I can pretty much go with the flow, and I wouldn't really care, like if I had to shower like once every 4 days or something.
Yeah, I mean you like camping, so
Yeah, so that's what I
that's
was
kind of
like.
what you kind of have to do. Yeah.
Uh,
I would like it. I would definitely try it. It's not like I was gonna say me and my sisters did it once where we like took this uh 5 day trip to Colorado, and we like stopped at different cities along the way, but we didn't like stay in our car. Like we actually
oh, okay.
booked
I
an
was about to say,
Airbnb
wait a
for
minute.
every city. So I was gonna say it's not the same thing, but like I do enjoy a road trip. Like I love going on road trips. I don't mind being on the road for that long, especially if you're gonna be sightseeing, the whole way. But I think what would be uncomfortable for me, not even the showering, because I'm sure that's possible. I mean, there's a lot of people who
Yeah, yeah,
who do it. So I think just kind of like always being in like in a vehicle
yeah.
for a really long time, that kind of like it's boring to me.
I feel you. Okay,
Aside from that, like, and
it would be great.
I can't think about anything. It looks fun.
That's awesome.
I just need the time. Maybe someday we should go on a fun 10-day trip or something.
Maybe we can
Would
go
you
right
would you
now.
be like what would be the longest trip you would be down? Like how many days?
Dude, well, I did a 2 week road trip when I first got my truck, and we hit like.
Right, but again, you didn't like stay in your truck. But
No,
I'm
we
saying like
didn't.
if you and I were to go on a trip like this, where we just like slept in whatever the vehicle, the RV or whatever, how many days do you think you would last?
Oh, okay. How many days do I think I would last? And just our vehicle, I can say I could probably do a week, like no
A
cap.
week?
Yeah. I mean,
Gotcha.
and that's what I would think we could drop. We could stop at truck stops and shower and stuff on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I could do a week before it gets annoying. Before
Nice.
like we start getting irritated by every little thing that happens.
Yeah,
That's what I would
that'd
think.
be interesting.
Yeah. Do you wanna head on over to a road trip right now or what?
I think we should go. Hey, we got places to be.
Let's roll out
So
then.
hope you guys enjoyed this quick and fun episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned on our Instagram. We have some very exciting things happening. Hopefully we're wrapping up the details for it, but yeah, stay tuned. If you don't follow us on Instagram, it's the Liz and Marty Show. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you on Thursday.
Peace.
Bye.